So I'm about to make the worst planet ever. We've started off with a planet that is severely lacking some oceans, but we've got some poles up this way, and then we have all these options to the right-hand side, which I'm going to be able to change, and they're going to cause drastic differences. This game is called Geographically Accurate Planet Simulator, and we're going to be able to simulate tectonic plates, realistic mountains with 9 different render modes, adjusting the displays, and we're going to be able to actually explore these planets in a first-person POV. Kind of hard to see what's going on, so I can change the sun's direction and also the shadow strength, and then with this explore button I can figure out anywhere I want on this planet. Boom, I want to check out these mountains. Look at this. Bam, there we go. Can we go explore that mountain? Oh, it's kind of dark over here. I don't know if I like the look of this. Look at the beautiful sky too. Oh, I just fell to the surface. Well, that can't be good. I'm going to my planet's core now to burn up. Okay, so I would like to actually have oceans. So I'm going to increase that ocean amount. What does this do? Resolution. Is that going to make my planet a lot bigger? Oh my god, yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Oh, we still don't have ocean. Whoa, what did we do? Maybe I have too high of terrain height. Also, I can choose the different amount of plate tectonics. Oh, is my star strength also too large to have ocean? The ocean just like burns up? Oh, I was in the oh, my bad. I wasn't in the full terrain map mode. I'm stupid. Dang, we gotta look at that beautiful planet. Kind of looks like Mars with most of the land masses like hovering around the South Pole. So yeah, as you can see, there's different map modes. We have the plate tectonic map mode. So this world only has 9 plate tectonics. Look at this really small one right here. Interestingly, even though this is a plate tectonic, we don't necessarily have a whole lot of mountains that are being generated around it. This is the height map mode. If I go back to my tectonic boundaries, yeah, so you can see where the mountain ranges begin. Well, first of all, usually you can see them on the edges. I'm not exactly sure what explained these mountains that grew right here in the center. Then we have the different temperatures. Obviously, the red is going to be more along our new planet's equator. All right, well, now let's go ahead and see what happens if we just like raise up our terrain height. Now that I know that I do, in fact, actually have oceans. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely have mountains now. Those are some huge mountains. You can literally see these things from space. Yeah, this specific plate tectonic is like really generating all of our surfaces, all of our Earth's mountains. This thing is just completely flat over here. Dang, we got mountains. I kind of want to see what's even going on in there. Yeah, smack me down right in the middle. I'm in the ocean. I necessarily want to be in the ocean. Well, good thing I can swim. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. I just really want to go to these mountains that I just created. Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful. These are some jaggedy mountains. Look at how spiky that one is. Like, we're on, like, smoother sort of hills, but we're getting closer to, I don't even know, the Matterhorn. So I'm assuming if we increase the star's strength, we're going to have a lot more deserts on our planet. I'm going to go ahead and make a giant desert planet. I think also all of the oceans are going to dissipate. Nope. Yep. That's exactly what we did. Okay. So we still have all of course, the mountain ranges that we saw before. However, all of the oceans are gone. Well, essentially, we basically just have little lakes, and it's just a giant desert planet. We made the planet that Anakin grew up on. What if I had high star strength, but also high ocean amount? What would happen with that? Just really giant, massive lakes, maybe? Yeah, that's basically what we just created. So we don't have oceans, but we do have just larger lakes. Mountain erosion, I think, is going to cause these like jaggedy mountains to cause them to be a little bit more smooth, if I'm correct. No, they don't necessarily look smoother. They look like they're actually exploding up even more. Mountain erosion. Yeah, it looks like maybe nothing else but the mountains are coming up. Okay, well, let's try the opposite now. What if I brought star strength all the way down to 0.25? So we're gonna have probably, I would say, like a giant snowball of a planet. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But there are still some oceans. That's interesting. So how did some oceans still sneak in? How did they not freeze over? That's the question. We have a temperature map mode. Okay, so obviously, wait, what's the green? Is the green even colder? Because the green spots kind of have, well, I don't even know actually. So yeah, we kind of made a snowball, but not exactly. Now, if I were to remove obviously all the oceans, then we will definitely make a giant snowball planet. Dang, but why did we get even more mountains out of that? Oh, there's like some small lakes. Holy crap. Yeah, there's the mountains kind of came out of nowhere. Why did that happen? Temperature is still kind of a mixture, but it's obviously ultimately really cold. You do not want to be on this planet. There's like no precipitation here. Well, there's like these spots, but that's about it. I'm gonna increase climate randomness just to see what happens. Let's start to neutralize some of this stuff. What if I have more plate tectonics? So now we have a world with a ton of plate tectonics. You can't really see with just the terrain map mode, but if we change to tectonic plates, yeah, I guess we supposedly have 30. A lot of little small ones too. Would there be a lot of seismic activity? Is it safe to say that? Very interesting. We've got like deserts. We got clearly like lots of area with like a lot of vegetation. I don't think we have too big of mountain ranges though. What's noise scale? What's noise and then noise octaves? I don't know what happened, but I do like this weird little gulf that have. I think there is. Yeah, you can enter this giant gulf here. I really like that. That is extremely random. Is that what the noise is doing? This is an interesting planet. I will say that. Oh, yeah, look at this giant lake in the center of these. Well, I don't even know if this is a plate tectonic. It's actually several plate tectonics all together. So a lot of a much hotter planet. Obviously, the kind of light blue is showing the really cold spots. How fast can we get this bad boy to spin? Okay, not too fast, but it's still nice. Okay, so this is what I wanted to play around. Planet tilt. So this means that the poles are going to be more, I guess, on the side. Did we just... Oh, we actually just tilted the planet 90 degrees, didn't we? Oh, yeah, you can see it with the spin. Oh, yeah, so our planet here is basically... Oh, you can see it. It's kind of like tilted at a 45-degree angle. So this is where the pole is. This looks like where, like, Europe would be. And then the other pole is, like, where, I don't know, Argentina would be. There's really, like, random patches of snow. But at the same time, some of these patches are in, like, high elevation areas, of course. Oh, yeah, this planet tilt thing's freaking me out. Let's bring back the noise level, whatever that is. This giant lake that we just... or that's so big. That might just basically be an ocean. If I have no mountain erosion, I'm assuming we'd have a planet with like a ton of mountains. Is that right? No, that's not necessarily the case. Oh, it looks like the mountains are just kind of like mountain ranges. There's less. Oh yeah, there's more hilly. There's a lot more hills. Okay, let me bring back planet tilt because that's freaking me out. Still haven't made a water planet yet, so let's go ahead and try that. We're gonna make even more. I want just a giant blue like archipelago planet. There it is, kind of. I mean, this is a massive continent with a lot of desert. This is basically Australia. And oh, here's our archipelago. We can make it even more drastic if we bring down the terrain height. Okay, well, definitely if we bring it down like 0.13, I think we'll have just little dots. Kind of, basically. There are still... Oh, wait, that's still a huge little area. Oh, but there's no mountains on this planet. Yeah, we've definitely removed all mountains. What about terrain height all the way up, but with a lot of ocean? And, well, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to let more ocean flow in. We don't want the star strength to go all the way down because then we're just going to make a snowball. But I do want more ocean. I wanted the islands to have just giant mountains. That's kind of what happens, but we still have a giant continent. How do I get even more archipelago? Ooh. That's getting there. Only the South Pole kind of has a big old continent. Ooh, I like this planet. Oh, you can see the outline of this plate tectonic. This tectonic plate, my bad. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, there. This is all the mountains being generated. The seismic activity that happens here, you don't want to be right here. I can tell you that. Here's the different biomes again, which confused me at the very beginning. There's gonna be a lot of precipitation in this planet, that's for sure. Some areas obviously not getting a whole lot, but most of the planet is getting a lot of rainfall. A lot of rainfall next to these. Oh yeah, we need rivers. I feel like we need rivers. These mountains are getting so much rainfall. This is still not exactly what I wanted though. I want even less land. I think we're just gonna make the poles bigger if I lower the star strength though. Yeah, we did exactly that. Okay, yeah, we basically just made much bigger poles on the outside. This area is still very nice and livable. Oh yeah, the equator now no longer has deserts, so you want to be along the equator because all of this is snow, a bunch of polar bears, assuming our planet has polar bears. I don't know. Let's go ahead and generate a planet with maximum, long generation. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, let's see what the resolution is going to look like. Oh yeah, that is going to take a minute. Damn, my computer is loud right now. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, you can see there's a little bit more smoothness to it. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Okay, well, I definitely... Ooh, look at this river thing. It stretches in there deep. Okay, let's explore this little area. Look at this patch of... Why is this patch got snow? Let's go right there. How long is it? Oh, it must take a minute to get in there, huh? High quality chunks. Oh, we need more mountains. I don't know where to go to. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get anywhere in this world because it's probably so large. Oh no. Am I entering some sort of winter time? What's going on in the background? Oh, I think it's sunrise. What the... Oh, my shadow. Where is the sun? Whoa, this is crazy. I can actually see... I'm like this weird... Oh, I'm like a hot dog. We've made it to an island. Okay, cool. Oh, there's the sun. Okay, cool. I literally am a hot dog, though. Wow, this place is pretty nice. Kind of wish I had more mountains here, though. Looks like a fun place. I wish my planet also had life, but I'm sure it eventually will, after like a couple billion years. Did I put mountain erosion on too high? Because, yeah, these are not the jaggedy mountains I was hoping for. We do have some jaggedy mountains. They're not that jaggedy, though. So if I wanted to make this world... yeah, I see. So if I wanted to make a better, more explorable world, I would just generate it in resolution 3, I guess. That's a pretty beautiful planet if I do say so. Yeah, the resolution is crazy. Just want to confirm I will get less ocean if I just increase terrain height overall, or will I just get more mountains? There we go. There's my mountains. Yeah, put me on top of that. Put me right there on top. I don't think it's gonna work. It did not, but I do see the sun and I'm somewhere in the middle of the ocean, but I am a hot dog still. Where the heck am I? I'm literally in water world. I don't see anything in all directions. What planet is this? This is not my planet. Oh my, I think they put me in that place that Squidward was in when his time time machine broke. Future. Well, now all I need from this game is to be able to put nations on it and have little AI nations fight. Well, actually, you know what? To be honest, I'd like life, and then life to slowly form up. Eventually, after a million years, maybe I have like a timer, create civilizations, and the civilizations battle, and then they, I don't know, go to like the moon or something. Oh, we should also be able to generate like a moon. Look at all these mountains down here at the southern pole. That's scary. All those plates. We got 17 different plates on this world. Can we also do natural disasters? Where are the natural disaster prone areas? Because I'm sure this area, this globe probably has a lot. Love that only certain sides of the mountains have precipitation, which is perfect. It's like, boom, the clouds hit, they rain all right here, but that's created a desert over this way. That is something that happens often in the real world. Doesn't look too deserty though. Let me know if you want to see more from this game by subscribing down below. I'll see you next time.
And big ol' thanks to my April patrons. I time traveled back in 2025 to stop Drew from taking over the world. We only have 2 years left. Drew's Argentinian Trust Fund, Rip Grandpa. Alexander the Terrible. Carmel S. Connor Pavlik. Douchebag. Frederick Dibley. King Bear Hayes. Carino is Bezero. The Go. Nolan. Nord Tyrol. And Tabrin.